well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at MP, clearly earning his votes this year as well. In the Western Conference, the fans have spoken.
Kevin, it's really a tribute to the effort this young man has put in this season.
So with the All-Star starters in the books, don't forget to join us for the NBA All-Star Game coming up very, very soon. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Peyton, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Robinson. Then there's Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Cole in at the shooting guard. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And not only, Greg, has MP been selected to the All-Star team this year, he was named a starter as well.
And it's a huge honor, guys, and you can tell that it means a lot to him. He wants to prove he belongs out there with these guys, and I expect him to bring his A game for sure.
Here's James after the Warriors pick up 3. For 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Outside Butler, inside. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
LeBron's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Cole's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
MP stretching out the defense.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 5. Pass to Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. Podziemski on the wing. Unloads from 13. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. MP outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green, and it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Butler.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Today, the story is about the Philadelphia 76ers and the trade with the Utah Jazz. They've scooped up Lauri Markkanen, and he's going to be a significant perimeter threat for this team. His career has accelerated through his 20s, and so has that confidence in shooting from range and playing all over the floor. And combine that with his size and rebounding, it's easy to see how big of an asset he'll be for this new coaching staff.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Golden State. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Robinson. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Spencer. Boucher with a screen on Vanderbilt. And it's Butler missing. LeBron passes to MP. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. .112 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Spencer. Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
With some enthusiasm, Kuminga saw his chance to dunk it, and he took it.
Kuminga against MP. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Cole's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Well, with his finesse and his power, Kuminga can make it real tough inside.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Kuminga. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Warriors with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, Davis has a talent for just slicing his way to a shot. His speed and precision will be great assets for him in the league.
And there's Goodwin on the assist by MP.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
You wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Chris Boucher. Davis is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers was tremendous. He finished up with 65 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
LeBron outside, shoots over Kuminga. Again, Los Angeles.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact, and it's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
Curry dishes to Kuminga. To the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Pass to Podziemski. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 18. DiVincenzo passes to Cole. The three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Outside, Davis. Green with a screen on LeBron. And James pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Outside, Davis. Back to Curry to halt the run. The Lakers with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Timeout called the Warriors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Davis. Butler with the ball, working on Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. Cole's got 38 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Podziemski finds Curry. Will it go? LeBron with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Curry passes to Green. Up top, Podziemski. Over MP. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Cole's shot is good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Payton with a screen on MP. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Los Angeles. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Right back after this break.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Check it out, Los Angeles. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Warriors shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. MP out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Robinson, and it's James in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
And so fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
And here's MP for 3. Warriors with the rebound. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Green with a screen for Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Count that bucket. And 11 points for LeBron.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
Payton outside. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And here's MP for 3. And good. He hits it again.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole nother level.
Payton with the screen for Green. Hands it from downtown. Green's got his second bucket of the night. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. MP outside. The three-pointer no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And the three off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, DA. 6 on the shot clock. MP deciding where to go with it. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. From deep, James, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Over Doncic. And it's off the back rim, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's Cole missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-5 run. From outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And it's LeBron missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Kuminga, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Curry kicks to Green. Right side, Butler. Here's Curry. Good, nice job down low. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And here's MP for 3. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top as they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Coles checked in. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Podziemski. Vanderbilt with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Green, no luck. MP outside. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game.